Howdy folks, welcome back to my garage. Big Brick, how's it going? Welcome. We're going to be doing a little more chill my garage gameplay. If you were here for the last stream, I did get the truck pretty much done. It still needs some brake work and a few odds and ends, but it's drivable. And I was keeping stuff, well, hold on just a second. Forgot to put my phone on vibrate. Some random person I don't know calling my cell at 8:30 at night. We'll just ignore that. Hey Nova. So yeah, I got the truck done. I've been sharing pictures and stuff on my Discord of the progress. I've been playing here and there and got the truck going. And then the engine wouldn't start. So I ended up breaking apart the engine. There were two bad pistons, and I guess if there's two bad pistons, it just won't start. I wasn't sure how detailed that kind of stuff was. But, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the color scheme. I went and Googled Ford Blue from like the 70s. You got a pretty close match, I think. And, I mean, it's not a Ford, but it's a Ford, right? I mean, you can tell just by looking at it. It's definitely based on a Ford. It's called the B200 in-game. But it's basically a Ford. You could call it an F250 probably, because you can put like heavy-duty hubs and duals and stuff on it. And there's a lot of different variants. This is the... I don't think it's called short. I think this is the regular. There's like a shorter version. There's a longer version. You can get a deck on it. You can do flatbed. There's a lot of different options. But anywho, I've turned on the map extension, and we're over here in the town, Middletown. And we're at the service center. I've been exploring here. There's a hardware store. I picked up some stuff. We'll be showing that off in here in a second. There's a pizzeria. I did some pizza jobs just running around town. There's a performance parts store, and then we're here at the service center. And that lets you just basically pay money to do stuff. So you can do like a dyno run. You do a paint booth. It'll just completely redo rust and paint. Just boom, you're done. You can get diagnostics run, and it's all for a fee. There's different fees you have to pay. So let's head back over to the mainland, or the island, I guess. Looks like Uncle Jesse's truck. Yeah, kind of. So I picked up this box, which is $500, because I saw somebody else who was doing this. I was watching somebody play this. And the YouTube channel is escaping me at the moment. But what I found out is you can buy this box, and then you can put a hose. So you can put a hose down at the junkyard to like flip cars. You can wash them and get a little more money when you're flipping cars down at the junkyard. So I thought that was cool. And then there's all these parts in here. I don't know. Like, is this just to build your own stuff, or is there like construction jobs? Like, there's the hose. Yeah, I don't know. There's all kinds of like building parts in here though. So there's that. I don't know. There's a lot to this game I haven't discovered yet. Anywho, enough yapping. Let's hop in the truck. And tonight I do want to do a complete brake job. So we're going to go do that basically. But I want to swing by town. I want to get another toolbox with a set of tools to leave at the junkyard, and probably one to leave at the used car place. So we have tools around where we need them. I don't have to bring them everywhere with me. Let's see, I gotta remember how to drive now. It doesn't sound very good. The sounds are not great, but a little bit of noise to it. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Yeah, it sounds about right, Hoot. That's a one-way. Oh, well. I don't think there's anybody else even driving around here. She's got some power, chat. It does pull to the right when you brake. We're going to take care of that. Wait, why is there a line here? Is that just because the road changes? I'm guessing that's just because the road changes. Yield. Nobody coming. Let's go for it. Actually, stop. Oh, no, no, not that button. That button. Sorry, I had an itchy throat. I was outside a bunch of that. I did some grilling and stuff. My throat is all scratchy and dry, which is weird because it's super humid out. Let's not get too crazy. So one thing I noticed is the speedometer doesn't work. I don't know if none of the speedometers work or if there's something I didn't hook up. I don't remember like a speedometer cable or anything. But the speedometer doesn't work. The gas gauge works. The temperature gauge seems to work. Can't see the other stuff. But the speedometer definitely doesn't work. There is a gas station here. Does this actually work? There's a symbol there, so I think that works. Nice. I mean, even just, I've just got a Ram 1500 and an oil change on that's like $100. That's just a normal truck. Barely even real truck, I'm sure, if you ask Hoot. It's all the truck I need. Living here in suburbia. I haul some hay and some wood occasionally for my mom, and the brakes are not working good. Oh. I almost got T-boned because the brakes are bad. Oh, the cars are spawning in front of me. We'll play the slalom here across the bridge. $75 for a fuel filter? Dang. Whoa! You have arrived at your destination. It sounds like it could be mean until you push on the gas. And then it's like, oh. It's got a nice lope to it at idle. Alright, we're here at this store. Hey Eddie, what's up? Good to see you, Hoot. I know your internet's not the greatest up there in the mountains. Did you get some power back, or are you down in town? Or I'm glad you stopped by.
Bring me cigarettes if you do. I'm running out.
Wait. Speak English, son. Should get 2 more toolboxes? Or just 1? Decisions. How much are the jacks? $420. All right, we're not going to get one of those. I do want I want the basic tools for sure, though. So we're going to take a toolbox. We're going to just leave it at the junkyard. So we want all the standard stuff. Then I want how much is the angle grinder? That's not bad. We'll get one of those. We'll get oh, those are cutting discs. I didn't even notice the difference. Guess we'll get a couple of those to take with us. That should do for the junkyard, although these jacks are cheap. Let me get one of those. Alright, let's grab all our stuff. Only 5 days. Well, that's better than the weeks they were expecting, so I'm glad that's back on for you. So this is just an easy way to carry your tools around. Yeah, you don't go on the toolbox. We'll just have to carry you out. We'll stick you in the backpack, and then so let me grab this. Put one in there. All right, let's go take this to the truck. And I need to do brakes, but we're gonna eventually head down to the junkyard and flip some cars. I don't know if we'll get to that tonight. We'll see how it goes. Junkyard truck. I don't think I've played that, but I might have watched like Dre or somebody play that. I don't know if it was Dre or Con or one of those excitable guys that I occasionally watch. And this game is a lot like, you know, all these, like My Summer Car, that kind of thing. They're all very similar as far as the game mechanics go. All right, so that's our junkyard thingy. I think we're good to go. I'll just buy brake parts from the catalog. We've got $2,200. We'll put some good parts on her. Whoa, don't hit the brick. Whoa, don't hit the sign. No, don't hit anything. I'm steering with the keyboard. I could do mouse steering. I just haven't got used to it yet. We'll go slow. Don't want to dent my new truck. I just got it fixed. And I think we have to go up around the corner and then turn. I always turn too early. Yeah, I think we turn here. Whoa! Easy. Whoa! Then we turn up here at the top of the hill, I think. Home sweet home. And I did go get the lift, so we have a lift here, which we're going to be utilizing for the brake job. All right, we're back home. Excellent. Good time to save. Yeah, right, Nova? It's a little weird. It sounds really good idling. All right, we need brake job all the way around. I did put new shoes on it. It's got new tires all the way around. And I'm digging the look. So my first vehicle when I was like 15 and a half or so, I bought an old truck off my dad. It was my first truck. It was a 69 GMC 1500. And it was that light green color that they had back then. And then I repainted it international blue. So, got some nostalgia going here. Granted, it was a GM, not a Ford, but very similar looking truck. And that was a great truck. I wish I hadn't had to sell it, but I did. So, brakes. Let's get this thing up in the air. And for that, I'm going to need my toolbox out. So let's go grab this. Set you there. I'm going to get my move tool. And that was a long time ago. That would have been early 90s. Probably before some of you were born. So it was an old truck even back then. But I was a poor college student and I couldn't afford to put gas in it. I needed something with better gas mileage. So I ended up selling it. Sold it to a guy who's going to use it on the farm. I don't know how much longer it lasted. It was a good solid truck. I assume it finished out its days doing farm duty. This is a little tricky to get on here. We'll try though. Yeah, dude, these things are classics. I love this like late 60s, early 70s style. I'm more of a GM man, but even the Fords were pretty good. All right, how are we looking? I think we're going to grab it. It's got a weird balance point. It seems to be tail heavy, which is the opposite of what you'd think from a truck. All right, I think we're good. Let's bring her up about there, maybe just a touch higher. And we can get to everything nice and easy. Might have to scrap it, Nova. That's getting up there in years. I didn't have much money when I was young, so I drove a lot of different stuff. I think I'll just go ahead and get all the wheels off. We'll go from there. See what parts we need. See how we're looking. The rotors look good. I noticed that when I was doing the wheels. Of course, it's got drum brakes in the back. Here you. Taking wheels off with a crescent wrench. That's how you know it's a pro job. Can you imagine trying to take a lug nuts off with a crescent wrench? Here you. Might have bent the frame just a little bit. That pad's looking yeah, those pads are looking pretty thin. The cylinder looks good though. I replaced the brake lines when I was doing it. What I've noticed, though, there's a bug. Like this is supposed to be up there. It's just a bug. This isn't even a mod though. This is like a base game vehicle. So surprisingly, a little bit buggy. All right, so those pads are definitely thin. Those, can I get? Oh, that works when you're standing too. You can just adjust your height. Oh, nice. Yeah, those are pretty thin. Of course, the front, if this is realistic, the front wouldn't be as worn anyway, so that makes sense. Yeah, we definitely need 2 rear pads. That front's pretty thin on this side too. Maybe we should just do brakes all around while we're doing it. Your first pickup costs 150 bucks. Yeah, I don't remember what I paid my dad for the truck. I know there'd been some tough times, and like when I was little, he had to sell us kids calves for money, so he still quote unquote owed me some money from that. So there was some wheeling dealing going on. I definitely drove some $600 cars though in my time. I'm not as old as Hoot though. How are we looking in there? Looking a little thin, so I think we'll take that off. You come off, right? Do I have to take the rotor off in the game? That wouldn't make any sense. Ew. Maybe you have to take the rotor off? Clunk. Interesting. Why is that caliper not coming off? Okay. Do we have to like use a screwdriver or something? Got the old slant 6 in it. Nice. I don't understand, chat. What's holding us up here? I can't get to the right height to do this. Oh, do I have to undo both ends of the brake line? I bet that's what it is. That seems like I remember that now when I was replacing something. You have to take the brake line off and then okay. Yeah, that other end of the brake line was holding the caliper on. Duh. I don't think we had to take the rotor off. All right, and then I think we have to use the pry tool maybe to pop these out. Although that one pad is fine. Might keep that. Maybe we could put that, just keep that for later. Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work like real life hoot. It's not that detailed. Come here, you. No, come here. Come on. Seriously, game. Hey, there we go. Right tool, maybe? Yeah, there we go. All right. Pop you out. I don't know. That one's pretty good. I might just keep that for a spare. I'm gonna put new pads all the way around though. We'll start from fresh. You, however, can go bye-bye. Fix it again, Tony. I thought it was fix or repair daily. Or freaking old rebuilt Dodge. Stuff like that. Yeah, I already had the 2 bolts loose, Big Brick. That's why I was surprised when it didn't come apart. Alright, let's dump that there, and let's go buy some parts. So we have the B200, and we want a brake something. Brake shoes and brake pads. Is that a pair or is that one? So we'll find out. Found on road dead, yep. There's a lot of them. All right, throw you down there. This is pads. That's 4. Okay, cool. So just need 1 box of each. Do. Uh-oh. No, we need 2 boxes of those. All right, so pads are 4. You can't put those in the backpack? Seriously? Okay, fine. I will hand deliver them over here. Doink. All right, let me go buy another box of brake shoes before I forget. Painted with bed liner. Orange spray paint speed stripes on the hood. There you go. That's how you know it's quality. Shoes. Okay, I will take you all the way over here. I was hoping I could just throw those in my backpack. There. You happy? Hey, Little Red's Garage. It's leaf springs all the way around. If you're asking about this truck. Twink. Please don't fall off the stand. Okay, left front is done. Ta-da. All right, let's put you. We'll need you and you. I'm lazy. We're gonna walk over here once. Oh, and then I got this spare disc. We can throw that down. All right, same thing over here. So we take the brake line off. We know we need to have that off of there. Yeah, you just got to take the brake line off and then you're golden. We need to flip you over and yeah, same thing. Like one pad's fine, the other not so fine. But we'll just replace them all the way around. Where are you? You can throw away. Should be drums. I'm not sure what year it is. I mean, if it was like 72 or something, then if like GM had brake pads on the front by 72, I think. This is like an American version of cars, so I don't know about the drunk Canadian version. There are rally races, but it's more about like fixing cars is kind of the main focus. This truck, if you weren't here for the first stream, I bought this truck at the junkyard for about $2,000, and then I've rebuilt it from literally from the frame rails up. Like it had rotten frames, so completely rebuilt. A lot of junkyard parts, some new parts here and there. And this, as far as I know, this is like the last thing that needs done on it is brakes. But there might be something somewhere I missed, or it could be that some of the parts we got from the junkyard aren't like counting good enough because it was only like 3 out of 5 stars for overall condition. We'll see how that ends up when we're done with the brakes, though. All right, that's front brakes done. Now we just need to do the back, and I don't like seeing any springs or tighteners or anything, so I don't really know how you're supposed to do these. We're gonna have to figure it out. I'm wondering if we need like a screwdriver or just they just pop off with the pry tool, maybe? Like I've done this plenty of times in real life, but I don't know how it works in the game. Supposed to tighten them in a star pattern? Yeah, I know. But it doesn't matter in the game, so yeah, it looks like we just take them off the pry tool. Here we go. All right. Old ones go over there. Doink. Oh man, if only it was this easy. I haven't even skinned my knuckles yet, trying to take the spring off. Yeah, didn't even have to detach the brake line or anything. Where's the brake drum? Is this missing brake drums on both sides? I just now noticed. It's not built into the... Oops, it's not built into the rim, is it? Oh. I don't think we even have back brakes. Well, how's the parking brake working? Hey, Red Rebel. The non-broken version of the truck? Well, sort of non-broken, but do they not model the brake drum, or is this just missing brake drums? That's a great question. I think we're gonna have to make a trip to the junkyard. But we'll do that in the truck, minus the brake drums, I guess. Well, let's go look at the parts catalog. That'll tell us. That could explain the lack of braking. Brake disc, brake drum right. Why does it only say brake drum right? Is there just one? Yeah, we're missing brake drums. Well, let's pretend like it uses that part for both sides. And we're going to be fine. I didn't even notice. I should have noticed when I pulled the wheel off, like that there's no brake drum. And it didn't, uh-oh. Ooh, is there like a heavy duty version? Because this has the... No, that's the hub. Why does that not want to go on there? Do. Doesn't like that. Interesting. Okay. Well, I need to take those shoes off anyway, so let's do that. I don't know. I'm still learning stuff about this game, and not everything is 100% accurate. But the brake drum rear does not appear to want to go on there. It shouldn't matter orientation. It should just snap on there if it was going to go. Oh, wait. I bet the set screw is screwed in. Grab the screwdriver. Aha. That's how the... Is that how it's held on? Yeah. Well, I thought I had it. Oh, you have to give it a minute. Ta-da! All right. So we got to take that out. We got to give it a minute to realize it's off. And we can put the brake drum on. There we go. I bet the brakes will work better now. I didn't have brake drums on it. That explains a lot. Yeah, it's all good, Nova. We got it. So there's a there's a little set screw there, which it's using to attach that. All right, let's grab our wrench. Whoop. And then we're going to need to sleep through the night. And then I think we'll head down to Junkyard and flip some cars. Get our cash reserves built up a little bit. All right, you're good. We got the drum on. I bet this thing's going to break like nothing. With some actual brake drums on the back. Bet it's going to work a lot better. Only one screw. It's just to hold it there before you get the wheel on. So these, you're probably joking, but for those that don't know, the rim being bolted to the hub holds the brake drum on. Okay, brake job complete. I don't know that we get any core from this. Let's just pitch them. Yeah, we don't get a core. We'll just clean it up. Unless it's less than $1. I wasn't looking. So we got 2111.85. Oh, we get something. The other one says 0. Maybe the ones that aren't worn are actually worth a little bit. No, that was worth 50 cents. Yeah, exactly, Nova. Like, how is the parking brake working again? That's just the game being a game and not reality. Okay, let's get this thing down on the ground. And I think we'll go ahead and just move it out of the way. My move tool. So when you pick up anything, like it turns into no clip, so you can just move it. There we go. All right, and then this toolbox is going to stay here. Oh, I didn't buy an air pump, did I? For my spare toolbox. I just realized I didn't buy an air pump. We should get one of those. For sure. These are new tires, so they should stay up in theory. So we'll go buy an air pump on the way. Let's drop a save, and we'll go sleep through the night, and we'll head down to the junkyard. Yeah, that move tool's handy, huh? 9:22. I wish you could, like, sleep to a certain time. It just sleeps 4 hours. Every time you hit enter. Well, you know, it wouldn't hurt. This is a new build. Let's just check fluids real quick. So we stick our head in the radiator. That looks good. Yeah, could use a little bit of oil. I didn't fill it up very much. And something I realized when I was rebuilding this, these are they, yeah, these are 2-liter jugs, right? Yeah, those are 2-liter jugs. They're not quart jugs like what I'm used to. So it doesn't take as much oil as I was expecting. Jug-wise. All right, now this is a trick. You got to kind of aim it just right. Oh, there we go. Oh, get in there. Oh, yeah, perfect. And then about that much, maybe. There's no way to tell when you're pouring it in there. Looking better. Let's go ahead and add, I don't know if we can add a whole other 2 liters here. I don't know how fast it drains out. There's no indicator on the bottle how full it is. It's all just guesswork. Oh yeah, everything in this game is easier than real life, for sure. There we go. Right between the marks. We'll call it good. I mean, I rebuilt this engine in the driveway in like 15 minutes, so. It's a little easier. A little bit easier. With a crescent wrench, mind you. But yeah, all the lights should be working. I got all the bulbs and stuff replaced. I got headlight, and this light was missing, and that light was missing. I got those from the junkyard. I got these 2 new backlights from the junkyard and bulbs and everything, so we should be in good shape. Seems to stop a little better. We'll have to try it out on the highway. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Amazing. You put new pads and actually have drums on the back. Brakes a little better. Doesn't pull to the right anymore when you brake. Nice. Those little touches are pretty nice. Like if something's off, it affects the handling and whatnot. This guy drive by in his boat. Whoa, don't hit the taxi. There's also mouse steering, so if I turn on, if I can hit F1, I can turn on mouse steering. And I can steer with the mouse. I'm not used to it, but it is, you know, smoother, obviously. I don't run into anything. I'm not used to it. I could hook up my wheel and stuff and drive that way too, but this is more about wrenching rather than the driving. I can use my turn signals if I want to. Woo! Don't hit the brick. It doesn't automatically turn off the turn signal. You got to do that yourself. And hold right mouse button and look around if I need to. Whoa! I was steering with the keyboard again. It didn't work. Oh yeah, those brakes are so much better. We'll put her in neutral. Just need to grab an air pump. How's it going, sir? Need one of your finest air pumps. There it is. $24.
I met this guy when I visited Quebec. Jason Tremblay, I think. It's been a while since I've seen that guy.
Okay. Ever since I bought some tires there, he thinks I'm his like best friend or something. Okay, to the junkyard we go. I'm gonna try driving with the keyboard again. The mouse is definitely smoother though. I just have to remember I'm steering with the mouse, not try to steer with the keyboard and run into stuff. Yeah, it seems like the perfect game is always a mix of other games, right? Alright, steering is pretty twitchy, so let's not get too carried away here. Run right off the edge of the mountain. It's so tempting just to put the hammer down on this V8. Oh yeah, braking is so much better. Whoa. What's up, Dave? I don't know what you mean by $1 million garage. I go too fast. Alright, now we're just going to get the truck all dirty on this dirt road. I know, it would be a shame to roll this thing. It's going to happen. I'm going to wreck it eventually just because that's the nature of the game. But until then, we're going to enjoy it. And also, one thing I've noticed, this is four-wheel drive, but there doesn't appear to be any, like, transfer case shifting or anything like that. Oh, my beautiful truck is all dirty. It's getting dirty. Even inside, it's getting dirty. So, one thing I can't decide. Let me show you on the other side. That's still got the brown panel. So I found this blue panel. I can't decide. I like the blue or the white seat. Do I want to try to find white door panels or should I go with the blue like this one? Can't decide. I'm looking for opinions. I might ignore them, but I'm looking for opinions. Do you have a panel on you? Or are you just a door? You're just a door. All right. So here's some variations of the bed I bought because they were cheap at the junkyard. So there's this like rollback, or not rollback. There's a, it's called a cargo box, and you can open this door. It's got a roll-up door, and you can just throw stuff in there. There's a little flatbed, which goes with the short-framed variant of this. And then there's this trailer bed that goes with the long frame variant, and it's got ramps. Useful for carrying cars. So I might use those at some point. I'm not sure. They were cheap, so I bought them. All right, we got our toolbox here. You there. And then I'm going to copy what I saw this other guy do, and I'm going to put a hose here at the junkyard. I'm going to grab our box. Am I worth $1 million yet? Well, take a look in the upper left corner there, Dave. And that's your answer. Hey, Carlos, you like the blue seats? I like the white seat in there. Go with the white rims. But I can't decide what I want to do for the side panels. There was a post or something in here you found that worked good for mounting the hose on. Unless he had some other box too. Maybe he had a different box as well. This appears to just be doors and windows. Okay. How do I press R to rotate? Fair enough. Can I just like put this on the fence and then it's usable here? Oh, I can. Nice! All right, let's do that. Then we can wash cars here as we flip them. I don't know what you can do with all that other stuff. I'll also leave this jack here in case we need it. Oh, I got close enough. It's gonna generate the junkyard contents. This is gonna take a while because I've got it turned up all the way, so it'll give us the maximum possible amount of stuff in the junkyard. Does need everything the same color. Yeah, that's why I like the white seat to go with the white rims. I haven't seen a white side panel yet, though, so I'll keep my eye open. If I find another blue one for the driver's side, I'll probably grab that, because they're pretty cheap, especially at the junkyard. But if I find white ones, I'm going to grab those too, and then we can see which one we like the best. So this will take a while, unfortunately. You get your graphics back, and then you're like, oh, it works now. And then you're like, oh, wait, it's still generating. I usually watch the windmill over there. Once it starts spinning like reliably, then I think we're good. Okay, I think we can go in now. If you didn't know, if on the options menu, so if you could escape, right here, junkyard size. I've got that turned all the way up. It defaults down to like 3 or something. So it takes a little longer, but then you get the maximum amount of stuff to pick through. And pick we will. And I'm only seeing... And we got 3 trucks. Got 3 trucks to choose from. But what I'd like to find is something that's kind of straight, that's not all bent up, and something we could repaint. Like this. This has some possibilities right here. So I could buy that whole thing for $1,800. We could probably flip that and make maybe $1,000. Thinking the white will work. Yeah, if I find one, we'll give it a whirl. There's a lot of different variants, and usually the side panels match the seat in the generated trucks. So yeah, I'm liking that first car back there for a flipper. There's like a, not a crew cab, but I forget what they call this kind of cab. Extended cab, maybe? There's that variant of it. There's a lot of different variants. It's pretty cool. This has got the shorter rail, so it's got the flatbed on it. Now that has a red seat. But it's got, ooh. I like that. It doesn't really go with the blue, but. So they don't always match the seat. Maybe they're just kind of random too. But the way the Junkyard works, if you're not familiar with the game, you can come in here and you can even bring your tools in. You can, like, if I wanted this air breather, I could take that off and buy just the air breather. Or you can buy the whole thing. This is how my truck started. It was a pile of crap. $5,000. Dang. What's on there that's so valuable? It doesn't even have the dualies on the back. So I got mine for $2,000. I got a heck of a deal on my truck. Of course, I had to do a lot of work to it, but that's the whole point of the game. Yeah, I'm not seeing much else. A lot of these are bent in various ways. Bent, I mean like dented. Although this one's pretty straight. That might be another choice for Flipper. But I've got just enough to buy this one. So here's hoping we can make some money. 1,800. I got $200 left. So the idea is I'm going to wash this. I'm going to grind the rust off, and we'll see how much it's worth. I just bought it for what, $18.39? So let's give it a wash. That should help some. I just hope the hose is close enough. This isn't like Farming Simulator or some games where you just spray the thing and it gets clean. You have to actually clean. It's a pretty good hose washing simulator. So we can basically just, the idea is you take a little bit of time, then you turn that into money. So we'll wash this up, grind the rust off, and we'll see how much we can get for it. So they're not called like Charger, but there's a I forget if it's the Lad or the Chad. There's definitely some muscle cars. I think there was a couple of those in there. There's all kinds of like performance parts you can put on stuff. Kind of a good looking paint job once we got the dirt washed off of it. Needs a little work. I don't even know if it has an engine in it. Yeah, it'd be a little more fun, wouldn't it, Nova Blaze? If you had to actually wash it. No engine. All right, we could make almost $100 just by washing it, but we're gonna do more than that. So let me get my little grinder. Turn on my headlamp. And if you grind enough, sometimes it'll just change the whole panel and you're good to go. And I don't know, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of rhyme and reason. Sometimes you have to grind a little bit, sometimes you have to grind a lot. This grinding disc will eventually wear out, but they last quite a while. I think I forgot to bring my spare. It's back at the home, but the door's got a lot of rust on it. Hey, Zero Winter, howdy howdy. You like the little ugly boxes, Nova Waste? It's got some character to it. No, not open window. I want to grind. Some funky looking rust back here. There it goes. All right, we got quite a bit on the hood or the bonnet, whatever you want to call it. So if we look here, so we're already up to 2,200. So we made like 400 bucks. You can see it's clean now. It's got 5 stars for clean because we washed it. It's got 3 out of 5 stars for rust, so we need to get a lot more rust done. Color matching just means there's something that doesn't match the original color. And of course, the overall condition is no stars because it doesn't even have an engine in it. That's okay. All we care about is getting that value up and make some cash on the flip. Doesn't have to run. If you wanted to, I mean, you could do like what I do with my truck. I bought this thing for $2 grand. It's now worth 14.7. So I could just sell that. And I didn't keep track, but maybe another $2 grand in parts into it again. So, I mean, that's another way to make some money. It's just fix them all the way up. Ta-da! I guess we got that one. That could have rust like behind the light and stuff we can't see. I'm not going to get this perfect. I'm not going to take it all the way apart and get it all perfect. I just want to make some cash. Yeah, if it's straight, you know, and rolling, you can get some cash for it. Oh boy, is this thing ever gonna say it's all done? The jumping is a little awkward in this game. Get right up here on the hood. And the grinding can be a pain. There's some spots on my truck that I just can't get to. Like, it just won't grind because it's on an angle. I might be able to get them with a sandblaster. You can buy a sandblaster and use that instead of this grinding wheel. So I'll probably get a sandblaster at some point, though they're kind of pricey. And I'll see if I can get my truck to like all 5 stars. Alright, we're just about ready to flip this. We'll see how much we make. Yeah, there's a lot of options, Dave, in the game. Woo. Here we go, got that. Do I really want to, do I need to do that? I guess I can't. You get the maximum profit from it. See, this is like on my truck. I can't get these little pieces here. Well, in the car, it's mostly got them, but on my truck, I've tried every which way, holding my tongue just right, and it just won't go. There's probably rust under the carpet and all kinds of stuff. I'm not gonna be worried about that. All right, so we paid what, 18 something for this? It's now worth 2,300. Done. Made a few $100. We had like what, 2 grand, a little over 2 grand, so we made almost $600. So I bought a rail. This is the frame rail, right? Oh, maybe this is. I thought there was a long variant. Maybe the regular one is the long variant. But anyway, that's a rail that was the wrong size. I wonder, can I? No, I can't sell that. I could maybe, I wonder if I could put that on the truck. It would stay on there. I could take it to the used parts dealer and sell it probably. I think there was one more in here that was pretty straight. Might be worth flipping. There's this car that's kind of Charger-esque. I thought there was one with a straighter front, though. This kind of looks like a Nova or something. More than a Charger. This little guy's pretty straight. What do you want for this punk? $2,400. Really? That does look like an easy flip, though. Okay. I got $124 left. Yeah, not too shabby. I guess it's more like $500. You actually do the math like Dave did. All right. It's worth $24.71. Let's change that. It all starts with a bath. Oh, wow. Look how different that color is. Really can't tell what they're like until you wash them. Gotta get that junkyard haze off of there. There's even body putty. Like, you can fill in the dents, and you can hammer out the dents, fill it in, repaint it. It's pretty detailed. Yeah, we're gonna try it, Dave. I like that blue. There's a Chevy truck in my neighborhood in real life that's about that color. It looks gorgeous. My truck's black. I didn't want a black truck, but it was such a good deal. I bought another black truck. I had a black Chevy for a long time. Now I've got a black Ram. All right, just washing it. Went up a little bit. You'll grinder out. You're actually looking pretty good. We got a little bit of rust back here on this guy. Oh, that was easy. Yeah, there's mods, Dave. Tons and tons of mods. I'm not playing with any mods right now. But there are a lot of mods. Especially vehicles. There's all kinds of different vehicles. I don't think it has workshop support. I could be wrong. I think you have to go to like Nexus Mods, if I remember right. And I think there's one like mod that you have to load before you can use any others. Something like that. Because I got the jack stand mod, because everybody recommended getting the jack stand mod. But they're like $500 a piece or something crazy like that. So I'm not using them yet. I might bring in that mod at some point. Hey, Mikey Allen. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, no, but it's a nice shade of blue. I'm digging it. In fact, while I'm here, that is 012 Alpha 71. Oh, interesting. The original color is green. Huh. Somebody painted it blue. So the other way to flip cars is go to the used car dealer. And you can buy stuff there it's generally drivable, but it'll have various mechanical issues. And of course, they're a lot more expensive because they're drivable. If he's going to fix something up, to sell, you'd probably want to start there. Be a lot less work. But the used cars can cost, 10, 15, 20, 30 grand, depending on what they are. Okay, we got a little bit of rust here on the hood. Now she's worth $3,700. Done. Oops. Get in there. Okay, we're up to $3,800. Just flipping a couple cars down here at the junkyard. Yeah, Car Mechanic Simulator, of course, has got, better graphics and stuff. But this is more of an open world kind of sandboxy game. I think this was the other one I was looking at. It's not bent anywhere, I don't think. Not bent very much anyway. How much do they want for it though? Only $1,600. This looks like a good candidate for a flip. It's got a little bit of rust. And needs a bath. Done. Thanks, Dave. It's a decent chunk of change there. It's like $1,200. What color are you gonna be? Oh yeah, look at that red. Really pops. Oh no, I was wanting to look into license plates. I took the license plate off the truck because it was this foreign looking thing, even though I thought this was supposed to be US based. I'm not sure, but may just be because of the models he used. I don't know. I was wanting to see if there was a way to have like personalized plates. I thought that would have been cool. For now, I have no plates. I am the law. There's no law in the game. That back window has seen better days. Get the headlamp back on. Good thing I got my accountant on here, Dave, to keep track of all this investment I've got going on. You're going to charge me extra since it's the weekend? Whoa! We're inside the car. This is pretty satisfying. The whole washing process. It's no power washing simulator, but it's pretty satisfying. Alright, we'll put you back. What did I buy that for? I've already forgotten. Like 1610. Okay, cleaning it didn't get us very much, but let's go grind some rust off. Maybe I'll let you drive the truck. I think there's actually a way to trade vehicles. Like you put them in the barn and then somehow you can, because people will sell vehicles like outside the game. Or trade vehicles and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's this game I'm thinking about. You're just a bad hubcap, huh? I didn't get that part down there washed very good, did I? You maybe get your own place at the store in town, Justin? Okay, cool. I might look into that then. Yeah, Mikey, I've got, let's see, I had Car Mechanic Simulator like 2015 or something like that. back in the day. And I got Tank Mechanic Simulator. Played a little bit, and just didn't. Yeah, it's not terribly exciting. But I like this one. My summer car is not too bad either. This one you can turn off. Like you have to enable the survival stuff. Like if you want, you can turn that on. So you have to eat, drink, sleep. You have to buy food, that kind of thing. I don't have that turned on. I just didn't want to bother with it. But you can do that if you want in this game. In my summer car, you like have to eat and drink and pee and all kinds of stuff. I just want a wrench, so I like this game for that. Now, this one's being a little funky. It doesn't want to grind if I'm standing over there for some reason. Alright, now what are you worth? Uh-oh. Not nearly as much as I expected. It's still showing a bunch of rust somewhere. I bet we got some on the inside of the doors. No, it's okay over here. Ah. Ta-da! That was easy. There we go. $2,700. Done. We made like what? $1,000? There we go. We're up to like $5 grand. Nice. Yeah, it's more like open-ended. My summer car is cool for what it is. And there are rallies. I don't know how they work, but there's a quarter-mile drag race. There's rally tracks. There's a racetrack over here. I don't know what those do. Oh, I didn't stop by Steve's Parts. This is a YouTuber. What is his channel? He's got the goat. Crap, it's escaping me. But there's a guy that plays a ton of this. I've watched some of his videos. And apparently he's played enough of it that he got his icon in the game. I didn't stop by there. We should stop by there sometime and see what's up. Alright, anything else I want to flip in here? Also, I might start thinking about the next project vehicle. I know there's possibility of finding like barn finds. If you deliver pizzas, there's a random chance you'll get a tip about a cool barn find. So I would like to have the deck truck at some point. I don't remember for sure which frame it needs. It seems like this, yeah, this is a long variant. So I think it would go on this one. Scapegoat. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, guys. Tools Gaming, Lloyd White, welcome. Yeah, Scapegoat's got some good stuff. If you like this kind of gaming, go check out Scapegoat on YouTube sometime. This doesn't say which like frame it has, but this is clearly the long bed, right? So this kind of truck is what the rollback would go, or not the rollback, but the deck would go on. So kind of tempting. Oh, that rail is shot, or is that just the cross member? How rotten is this thing? That's what I want to know. Yeah, that one frame rail is shot, isn't it? So we might want to get a truck like this at some point to fix up. How much do they want for this wreck? $2,500. Man, that's tempting, but not today. But at some point we'll be doing that for sure. Yeah, I'm not super into the mechanic games, Mikey. I've seen all those. Those are fairly simplistic, not really my thing. I want to put this on one of those long trucks someday. I want to flip another car. I kind of want to start flipping used cars over the used car store, but you need some capital for that for sure. That one's dented. This one is, for what's here, is kind of straight. $800. Done. We can surely make money on an $800 car. AAA status. Dang. I've watched a few of Scapegoat's videos, and I enjoyed them, so can't really say that I disagree with you. I think I was watching, he had like a survival mode series, I think. I was watching some of that. Where he was just driving. I'm not sure how he was doing it. Like, he was just driving a long ways. I don't know if he was on a different map, or it's been a while since I watched that. He was doing, or maybe that's one of the experimental game modes that I haven't tried yet. You're kind of on just like this long journey, and you have to find parts along the way to keep your car going, that kind of thing. There is an experimental game modes button at the beginning. I haven't tried that yet. That might be what he was doing. What do you think about this color, guys? Can't say I'm a huge fan. That's just your opinion, Lloyd. Okay, I think we're fairly clean. Let's get some paint ground off. What's it worth now just with a bath? Like another $10. There we go. I was hoping I could get that to pop. Just get a bunch of the rust gone and hope for the best. There we go. Door looks fine. Yeah, that looks fine. I want a quick flip here and make a few $100 maybe. We'll see how it goes. There's a lot of rust on this panel. Get right down on the ground here. Down on her belly. Ooh, got a ways to go. If we're gonna get through this grinding disc. All right, sweet, that popped. A little bit up here on the front. That one popped. That one's good. Does this even have an engine in it? No, I didn't think so. For that cheap, I wasn't expecting an engine in there. All right, what do you think it's worth now? We got the rust off of it. I'm going to say $1,500. $1,695. Done. Doubled our money. Not really, but $58.22. Nice. I wonder if we could get a heck of a good deal up at the used car store.
You will not fool me.
I wasn't trying to fool you. We'll raise a character. Anything else we can do a quick flip on in here? This little guy is straight. Might be pricey though. 1868. It has part of an engine in there. It's got almost 4 nice wheels. Yeah, I was talking about the Sandblaster earlier, Lloyd. I'll get that eventually. You just picked up a Jesse for 6K? Nice, Cools Gaming. That's a pretty good deal for a Jesse. All right, let's take a chance on this lad. Then we'll probably head up to the used car store and see what we can find up there. So, sorry. I had to be a dad for a little bit. Oh, look at that. You would have never guessed. I did have a good anniversary yesterday. Dave, thank you. Celebrating 21 years with the lovely Mrs. Kerbo. And I was able to take the afternoon off work. Then about 2:30, we headed to downtown St. Louis. We stopped by the fancy mall and went to some stores. Went out to her favorite Italian restaurant down in the Italian section of downtown. And yeah, had a good time. Went around the corner then to a gelato shop, got some good ice cream. Kids are old enough now, they could just stay home and didn't have to worry about it. Good times. The house was still standing when we got back. I like the hood color a lot better. Thanks, Carlos. Yeah, look at that hood color. That is nice. Okay, I think it's finally clean-ish. What's the information say? Yeah, it's clean. All right, let's get the rust off of it. Pop this thing. Sbarro is her favorite Italian. If you're ever in St. Louis, Charlie Guido's. Down on the hill. That's what they call the Italian neighborhood, the hill. Best Italian in the Midwest. That's what they were telling people last night anyway. It's pretty darn good. It's like actual like Italian food. They make all their own sauces. All that good stuff. I think they get their bread from a bakery down the street. Make all their own pasta, you know, that kind of place. I'd be just as happy with a burger, but it's her favorite place, so that's where we went. I got baked spaghetti with meatball, which is pretty good. Of course, we had toasted ravioli, because that's a St. Louis thing. It's It's the law. If you go to Charlie Guido's, you have to get toasted rabbit. Toasted ravs. And let's see. What she got some kind of Brussels sprout thing that she didn't end up liking, but I liked it because I like Brussels sprouts. She doesn't like Brussels sprouts, so I'm not sure why she ordered it, but you know, I ate it. There was a lot of food, so we had leftovers, so I had that for lunch today too. Good stuff. Okay, let's see what this thing's worth. Try putting that in the toolbox again. There we go. What we pay for this? I already forgot. I'll have my accountant look into it. 3110. Nice. Up to 7 grand. Quick save. Before I wreck this truck, heading back. I do believe the truck is good. I don't know why overall condition is only 4 out of 5 stars. It's got to be like a junkyard part that I use that's not perfect, but it's not broken either. I could pay, I think it's like $600 or something at the service station for a full diagnostic. And it would tell me which parts, but yeah, we're good. Let's head on back into town. I don't think there's anybody ever driving here, but we'll look just in case. This had an automatic transmission in it when I bought it. But when I replaced the transmission because it was shot, I went with a manual. Mainly because I found a cheap 4-speed manual transmission at the junkyard, so. That's what I put in it. That's probably one of the reasons it's not 5 stars for condition. So I used stuff like that from the junkyard to fix it up. Whee! I think I should I have turned right there? I don't know the map super well yet. I know how to get back home, but there might be a better way to get back home. Turn the lights on. Yeah, we made some good money. That's why I was down there doing it. Oh yeah, it brakes so much better now. Number pulling to the right. And you actually stop when you put the brakes on. Bonus. Oh yeah, going this way, it's super curvy. I don't like this way. I need to see if there's a better way to get from the junkyard to home. I could have went on up to town and turned. I don't know where the road goes if we went the other way from the junkyard. This is almost like a racetrack. It's crazy over here. And then I think this is where we turn. Yeah, there's her house. Made it back. Pull over here, park. All right, neutral. Lights off. Whoa. What's up, Wally? Joshua, welcome. So we drove on the dirt road. Truck got dirty. That's a bummer. Let's see. It's 4 o'clock. Sun's getting kind of low. I'm thinking about sleeping through the night. Then we'll head on. Maybe we'll see if we can do a job. Got any good jobs? Then I want to head into town and see what we got at the used store. So let's sleep. Actually, let me quick save now that we made it back home in one piece. There we go. 8 o'clock. Let's see what kind of jobs we got. Or did I put the job sign back? Oh, it's wintertime apparently. Wonderful. That means the roads will be slick. Oh, and it snows in my house too. Even on my phone. Engine chain seems to be a problem. Those are usually easy depending on the car. How much does that pay? Yeah, it pays a decent amount. Let's see what we got. Which engine is this? Ooh, this one might be tougher. The V8, it's easy to do. That's the diesel. Well, crap. I don't want to tear into that. Abandon. Something wrong with shifting. It probably means it's a bad transmission. I don't think those pay that well, do they? Well, I don't remember if that includes the transmission cost. But I have some transmissions. I think. Do I still have transmissions? Yes, I have transmissions sitting out here in the snow. They'll be fine. It's really hard to read because, you know, why make a game where you can actually read text on the screen? That's like so last century. That's a gearbox 5, and that's a gearbox 4 automatic. Okay, what have you got? You have a 5 of some kind. Okay. You might actually have a gearbox 5. Ooh, you might actually have a gearbox 5. I might already have like a $150 transmission I can throw in this thing, and we'll pocket the rest of the money. So we'll throw this up on the lift. Hey, Rakana. Welcome. Yeah, not too bad of a night. We had some, we had the neighbors over, next door neighbors over tonight. Did some burgers and dogs and sides and had some good food, some good visiting with some good neighbors. So I'm having a good night. And now we're playing a little bit of video games. Hope you're having a good night as well. My temporary lift arrangement. All right, that's sort of centered. Yeah, the inability to read the screen is just part of the charm. It's a really fun game. I really like it, but yeah, the screen is hard to read sometimes. Okay, I think that should lift up. Get close enough to actually push the button. Let's take a look underneath. We're going to need our crescent wrench. It's still not quite high enough. I'm hitting my head. Yeah, we had some burgers, and I grilled burgers and dogs, and then wife made a bunch of sides, and we had all the toppings, and we had a good watermelon, and then the neighbor brought, he makes a really good baked bean with like pulled pork and barbecue sauce, and it's like smoked baked beans that are amazing. So he made a big pan of those, and yeah, it's good times. So clearly this transmission is bad. Things will look that color, that texture, if they're bad. If you're not familiar with the game, that's what's going on. We just need to replace this bad boy. one more screw, or do we have to, maybe we have to take the drive shaft all the way off? I forget. Let's take the drive shaft off. Throw it over there in the snow. It'll be fine. We loosened that bolt. So there must be another top bolt that I'm not getting to. Yeah, kick back and watch, Rakana. This is a pretty chill game. I like it just to chill out. I've done quite a bit of shade tree mechanicking in my time, so kind of know my way around most vehicles. Not super familiar with the diesels, but I get by in this game. All right, that one needs loosened. There we go. Now you're gonna fall out of there. We have to take the starter or anything loose. Let's go back up. Hey Zerg, yeah, the truck is running. We've been running around doing stuff. Truck is awesome. It's still not loose. We might have to pull that starter out. I mean, it's bolted to the like the flywheel frame, so I'm not sure. Yeah, it could be. Let's take the starter loose. The game doesn't always match reality. You gotta kind of figure out what it wants. I have to lower that back down. I'm glad I went and stole this lift. It's super handy. Yeah, I'll give you a quick look at the truck. It's all redone. I did a blue paint job, white rims. And I've got the white interior, although I need to find door panels. Right now I've got a blue door panel and a brown door panel. And then I've got a blue gear shift. So I'm looking for maybe a white or something to go with the seat. I do like the white seat and the blue trim. It's a little dirty because we went to the junkyard. But yeah, it runs great. All right, where did I drop my wrench? There it is. Okay, that's the starter loose. Does it come off now? Is there a bolt somewhere on this transmission I'm missing? It looks like they're all loose. I'm clearly missing something. See, I can accidentally loosen stuff when I don't mean to, so. Let's drop the wrench. We'll go back up in the air. Oh, does it have a gear shift? I didn't think about that. I bet I gotta take the gear shift off. You couldn't even take the head gasket cover off your '05 Camry? Oh, you broke the wire harness? Ouch. Yeah, I bet we gotta take this gear shift off. Is that that's a screwdriver. All right, let me grab the screwdriver. I forgot about the gear shift. That's what's holding us up. All right, doink, doink. And then the transmission is probably gonna fall out on the ground, which is fine. No? The heck is still holding that in? Okay. Gear shift's off, drive shaft's off, this bolt is loose. All these side bolts are loose. This message is held for review. Uh-oh. YouTube doesn't like the F word. We try to keep it fairly PG-13 in here, just FYI. Yeah, all the bolts are loose. What am I missing here, chat? Huh. Let me do boink. Let me get that. Then I got to tab back over, and then we're good to go. Starter wire. Well, I undid the. I think the starter is loose. The ground wire is going to the engine block. So I'm at a loss here. Like, what is not loose? Those are all loose. Can I stick my head in there? I don't think, technically I shouldn't even have had to take the starter off because the starter is engaging with the flywheel, which is attached to the engine crankshaft, so. Yeah, those are all off on this side. Let's see if we can shove our head into the car over here. They're all off on this side. What the heck is... What the heck is holding this up? Well, this is going to be a quick, easy swap. Usually they just pull right out. I don't know what's going on with this one. Why you don't come off? Those flash red. Ready to try hitting with a hammer? I don't know. I might just have to abandon this. I don't want to spend all night trying to get the stupid transmission to come off. I don't know what's up with those. What would those be hooked up to? But that, I mean, that's, I can see the flywheel, so that's not, that shouldn't be attached. Oh wait, is there, well, there's no clutch linkage. I wouldn't think you'd have to take the pedals off or anything. I don't know. I'm going to abandon it. I'm past caring at this point. Can I just abandon it? Abandon it? Yeah, I don't know. I'm done messing with it, though. I'll tell you that much. Or if I just left that there, if it would spawn a car over it, and it'd be ready to go. Man, it is really snowing out there. Might have to sleep through winter. What else we got out there? Can you change the fuel tank? That depends. What kind of car is it? Skip. I need to change head gasket. Sounds a little more. There's another engine chain. I wish it would tell you what kind of car it is. Sometimes these are easy if it's a V8. Oh, it's going to be a V8. It's a muscle car. Nice. Alright, let's get this timing chain off here. It was timing chain, right? Engine, yeah, engine. Boink. Alright, easy peasy. Especially with the lift. That just lined up perfectly and everything? I like it. All right, let's do this. We want to take off that bolt and that bolt, and then that bolt and that bolt, and then a little too high. Holy crap, we're kind of really ticked off Nightbot. Too many symbols, maybe? I'm not sure. Nightbot gets a little upset. There's too many capital letters or too many symbols. It's trying to keep the spam out. So sometimes it gets a little band happy. Bring you down a touch. Trying to get this top bolt for the... Oh, I was reaching for the wrong one. It's that one over here. I want to take the bracket off, but it doesn't want me to do that. All right, let's take the alternator off. And then we should be able to just pull this off. Did I get all the bolts? Hey, John Z. Hick, welcome. Yeah, Dave, the best moderator ever, is here. I'll let him sort it out. Let's see. I thought we could just pull that. Oh, the fuel pump? Yeah, I gotta take the fuel line loose. Then we can just take this whole front out. just work with me here, chat. I know it's not hyper realistic, but it's the way the game works. Then we can just pop that timing chain off, easy as you can be. Yeah, it just pulls right off. Look at that. No problem. Yeah, right. I didn't want to take the head gasket job. They can turn into problems. You don't want to delete? Okay. Maybe because it's from a job and the job's not done yet. So we need a chain for a V8. I think it's this one, but let's narrow this down. Yeah. Do. You back on. You back on. Shove her head down in here. Try to get to the bolt. At least one bolt on so it'll stay there. Just like so. Yeah, towing can be tricky. Stay safe. Throw the alternator back on and we're good to go. Once we get the fuel on too. We'll get there. Probably need to get that from underneath. Poke my little head up in there. There we go. And then doing it this way, you don't even drain the coolant out, I don't think. I think it all stays there magically. All right, I think that's job done. Ta-da! Nice. A little over 8 grand. Where are you? You back in the toolbox. There you go. Well, if that'll work for job cars, I'll just leave the lift there. Seems to work out about right for most cars anyway. Alright, let's do a quick save. And what time is it getting to be? Yeah, I could play a little longer. Three-wheel car with no engine or brakes. Oh boy. I'll just say be careful. Let's see, it's 10:49. Yeah, let's head into town. We're gonna go see if we can get a deal on a used car. I need my. You know, I might just buy a toolbox to leave there. That's probably the easiest. Or, well, I don't want to spend a lot of money. It won't cost a lot of money. I'll take my normal toolbox. I think I've got about everything back in here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, I don't know about fun, Renosian, if I'm saying that right, but it could very well be exciting. Alright, turn the headlamp off. Really need some better V8 sounds. Alright, the wintertime can be a little slick. We'll see how this goes. Hey, Dark X, up to 200. Nice. I never thought I'd really get to 1,000. Because I mean, I'm just do this for fun, so I don't put a ton of effort into bringing in new subs and advertising and all that stuff. So it's been, what have I been on YouTube for, like, I don't know, 11 years, 12 years? I forget exactly. Alright, we want to go this direction. Interesting, the road is clear here. Like they plow some of the roads, maybe? And here we are at 20,000 subs. Who knew? Pretty crazy. Yeah, Zerg, I did most of the rebuild off stream. I shared a bunch of pictures and stuff on my Discord. We redid the brakes all the way around tonight. It's pretty much good to go. I kind of played here and there with it between streams, got it all redone. Alright, we're going to pull in here. Whoa, why are you not stopping? Is that snow or is that something else? I'm confused. Stops just fine now, or not. Okay. Weird. Why are you being weird, truck? Oh, I got close enough to the store that it's loading in the used cars. You got some tea and stubbornness. Okay, you done loading in? Am I like out of brake fluid or something? No, we got plenty of brake fluid. Huh. Maybe it's the snow. I don't know. Thought we were going to slide into that fence. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. She needs a little bit of work, chat. What do they want for this wreck? 13 grand? Dang. I don't think we're going to find anything here. These are the high-end cars. The Wolf is like a Mercedes, basically. 20 grand for that one. We got this little guy. He's cute. $6,600 for the lad. Yeah, I don't... it's got some cool decoration on it. Do I really want to tackle a lad? I'm not that excited about a lad. Got a bad crossman. Yeah, I don't think we want either of those. That door is asking for a buy. It's like, help me, please. Take me home and fix me up. Oh man. Well, that's a bummer. Alternatively, I was talking about the bed of the truck earlier. You can get the long bed that you can like winch cars up on. You can also put a hitch on the truck and buy a trailer to haul cars around if you want to. So while we're here, how much is a trailer? I don't remember. I have one of the little trailers on my other save. $3,900. That's not bad. $2,700, and this little guy is like $1,800. And then there's a winch you can buy. I think you can attach the winch like to here, and then you can actually winch cars up on here, if I remember right. So that's also a possibility. Auto-regenerating blinker fluid. Yep, I made sure the carburetor belt was tight too. So we could kind of cheese it a little bit and see if we get a better car. So let's do that. Save and quit. You can also sleep till the next day, but I'd have to break into the garage over there. Hey, Riot Stream. You can do lots of stuff. Tonight we've worked on the project truck. We went down to the junkyard and flipped some cars to make some money. Right now, we're checking out what used cars are available. So you can buy these used cars, fix them up, and either use them or sell them. You can go over to the town and deliver pizzas if you want to deliver some pizzas. I haven't done any of the racing stuff, but there's a quarter-mile drag strip. There's some rally tracks. There's a racetrack. I haven't done any of that, so I can't really tell you anything about it. There's a lot of little stuff to do. There's also things you can find in the world, like antiques and collectibles. At some point, we need to drive around. And then there's a guy down there at the harbor. You can sell that stuff too. Sometimes these motorcycles are worth flipping. You want $3,100, and it basically just needs some parts and some paint. It's clean. It's got no rust. So that's something we could flip. Oh, look at these cars. These are going to be expensive. Holy crap. Yeah, it's got a few bad parts, but those are some clean looking cars. This is the one I was thinking of earlier. It looks kind of like a Charger. Does that have an inline 6 in it? It does. Funny. 17 grand for that one. 15 grand. Oh, only 15 grand. I'm thinking about the bike. The chain looks a little sus. Definitely needs an exhaust pipe. Unless it's got some bad engine internals and we can just kind of cheat and... Ooh, that's got a bad piston, it looks like. So we'd have to rebuild the engine. But the engines are fairly simple. I don't know if it's worth rebuilding that or not. What do you think? Should we get a motorcycle? Let's do it. The advantage of buying them here versus Junkyard is they're usually drivable. I gotta remember how to get on these now. We just sit. Yeah, there we go. How do I drive a motorcycle? I've almost forgotten. We have to kickstart it somehow, I think. There was usually a key somewhere. Do these switches work? That works. Brake works. That does something. Okay, that's the kill switch. Got it. Let's try putting it in gear. See how we get along. Whee! How much gas is in this thing? I have no idea. Brakes work. That's good. Catch you later, Renosian. Hope I said that right. Stay safe. Good luck. I mean, I could tear this down here in the snow, but... Should I buy a trailer? Thinking about the parts store over here. It's got tools. It's got a nice big parking lot. It's like a good place to rebuild a motorcycle. She sounds mean. That's the problem with motorcycles. Like, you put down the kickstand, you get off, and they fall over. There we go. It's we're kind of just chill out, man. Just chill. We're just having some fun, playing some video games. There we go. All right, let's get our tools over here. I don't think I hit this fence. Don't see any damage. Be careful in the snow. It is slick. Let me out. All right, what did I pay for this? I forgot to check with my accountant. $3,100 sounds about right. So let's get the engine off of here. I gotta remember how to do that. That chain looks bad too. We need a chain. Definitely need a muffler. Looks like the kickstand's actually bad too. Amazingly enough. That's not what I wanted. I want the wrench. Nope, the wrench. There you go. We're gonna need to do one of these. Let's get this exhaust off here. And then I forget on these motorcycles. It's been a while since I've worked on one of these. Do we have to take... I don't think there's anything else we have to take loose. I think we can just take the engine out now. Theory. Yeah, there we go. Donk. And let's see, which of these... We can kind of cheat. Which of these cylinders was bad? Seems like it was that one. So we'll have to break into it. Oh crap. I loosened something inside the engine. That's something I wish the game didn't do. Like, you can randomly do bolts through other parts. Oh, it was this bolt right here. Oh, those were loose. Interesting. That piston looks fine. What was I seeing up in here that looked bad? Maybe it's not bad. Yeah, let's put that back on. Maybe it's literally just the exhaust and the chain and the kickstand. That would be nice. Pop this head off. Take a look. Yeah, that gasket's bad. Piston looks fine though. Yeah, so we're gonna need a head gasket. That other head gasket looked okay. Man, I don't know what's with the gears. I don't know if I want to tear into the gearbox. Yeah, I've seen some clips. Oh, dang it. Don't do that. I've seen some clips from Clarkson's farm. Oh, shoot, that head gasket got squished. Didn't get in there good when I put that back on. That's good to know. I don't know what I loosened. I was trying to move the engine with the wrench in my hand. It was just a bad idea. Yeah, that head gasket's fine, but I didn't put it in place. I guess it got shifted when I took the head off. So I loosened something inside the engine. I have no idea what it was. We gotta figure that out. Those are all tight. All right, this head gasket's fine. It just needs to put back in place. Wonder if I got something in the gearbox loose now. Hey, catch you later, Rakana. Sleep well. Okay, we need at least a head gasket, chain, kickstand, an exhaust pipe. I don't remember. It seems like I can order parts here, though, right? I know I can buy tools and stuff. Can I order parts here?
Not that I don't trust you, but make sure to pay.
Sure can.
I don't want to get fired again.
I think that's the L500 that I have. I should probably go check, though. What's this thing? Oh, it's a Hardy. Okay, I'm glad I looked. It's a Hardy, and it has the 1000cc engine. Junkyard truck. Yeah, some other people have said that too. And I've seen some gameplay of that. It's similar. All right, this is the Hardy. I just said 1000cc. Is that the V2 then? Probably. Give me a head gasket. There you are. That'll work. A chain. And the not short exhaust. Come here, you. You won't go in the backpack? Alright, I'll carry you. Excuse me, sir. Didn't mean to shove that tailpipe up your tailpipe. Alright, that's the replacement for that. I think. Yeah, it's just backwards. And then we should have the chain. We got the head gasket. I still have the problem of I loosened something in the engine somewhere. I don't know where it's at. Probably in the gearbox. So we've got that to deal with. Okay, some things you can't pick up when you have a tool in your hand. Fair enough. All right, old parts go over here. Actually, old parts go in the truck. We'll take those to the what's he called? The pawn shop. Get a few bucks out of them. Yeah, it's got a little less Finland than my summer car. Review. All right, yeah, we need a kickstand. So I'm assuming if I take the kickstand off, it's going to fall over. So let's just lay it over, and then find my wrench in the snow. Just one bolt, nice. And then, oh, that's like a foot pad. That thing's bad as well. What's this called? Pegs, okay. We pegs and a kickstand. And then I need to figure out what got loosened on this thing. Ooh, that's not a good sign. That's rusty. That means there's a bad part in there. Oh, joy. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that series. Rabaz? Might have to look that up. That's called a starter pedal. Oh boy. Parts just come flying out everywhere. Nice. Well, we need one of those. That's bad. That also looks bad. Thinking I should have taken this to the junkyard. Ah, there's the bolt that I accidentally loosened. That's the clutch. Okay, so the clutch is bad as well. Oh, he's not very active. Yeah, it takes a lot of effort, especially if you're heavily editing your stuff. I don't edit much on my stuff because I don't have the time. That's why it tends to be just kind of gameplay series. Okay, we need a camshaft. That's called a starter. Okay, and a clutch. Yeah, we'll have some stuff left. Okay, we need a thingamabob with the stuff. We need a camshaft. We need a... Was this... No, the starter pedal was okay, wasn't it? We need the starter. And we need a clutch. We may lose money on this. I haven't really been keeping track. And then, what do we got for suspension? Body? There we are. Pegs and kickstand. Okay. What can we fit in our backpack? Not that. Okay. Oh, no, I just need to point at a different part of it. Something fall down over here? Nope, I think I got it all. Yeah, it's snowing inside the shop. It's not a super accurate simulation. Alright, there's the stuff. So we need you. We need you, and we need a clutch. Come here. I remember this is fun to get back together without everything exploding everywhere. I think that's all that goes in there. Here's open. Then I assume since we had this open, we're going to have to add oil? I guess we'll check the dipstick when we get it all back together. Alright, and then we got the... Oh, that's the kickstand. Did we need one of these? Was the starter pedal bad? Starter pedal looks fine. We're going to put that back on. Okay, let's get the pegs on. Doink. And let's get kickstand on. Doink. Might have to get it right a stream. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's quirky. There's some bugs, but if you like quirky games, kind of this style, probably have some fun with it. Stay. Okay. Engine back on. Gonna take those to the pawn shop later. I like the motorcycles. They're simple to work on. Yeah, chain back on. Need to get this exhaust back on. And then in theory, we have a fixed motorcycle. It's a theory. It's a theory I'm working on. Hey, look at that. The only thing left that we didn't do is color. So it's, we need some 25/6 alpha 01. And it looks like the fender needs painted. Well, how much did I pay for this thing? Is it worth less now? I thought I saw a dipstick on this when I was working on it. Wasn't there a dipstick? Check oil. Okay. Apparently I clicked the kickstand when I tried to check the oil. Weird. No, don't do that. There you go. Set on the kickstand. And check oil. There we go. Oh, it's still got oil in it. Wow, I could take that whole panel off, change the gears, and it still has oil in it. Nice. Is that a loose screw, or does it look like a loose screw? It just looks like a loose screw. Okay, it's not loose. That's the clutch pedal, looks like. Or some kind of brake, maybe. Might be a brake. It's got oil in it. Yeah, it's not quite 5-star, at least not the paint. But yeah, that's a good point. We could sell it at the service center. I don't know how we'd get back home. I guess we could just take a taxi. Cost $10. Let's paint this fender, and it should, in theory, be 5 stars. We'll have to buy a can of paint. Come on, just pick up the wrench. All right, we should be able to take this guy off pretty easy. It is 25/6 alpha 01. 25/6 alpha. Run, run, run.
Will I bring my car to your shop one day?
21 or 6 alpha 01. That looks kind of right. Yeah, I almost forgot about the service center, Lloyd. Thanks for the reminder. A 25/6 alpha. That's why we double check things. Because I are dumb. 25/6 alpha 01. Done and done. Nothing like a nice rattle can paint job in the parking lot. I actually got most of the underside too somehow. I'm just that good, chat. He says as he tries to get the part to sit sideways. All right, we'll throw you in there. We might need some of that green someday. Put you back in, grab you. I could probably throw this in the back of the truck, right? And take it over to the service center. Theory. Oh, it's 5 stars. All right, it's worth $4,000 if I just sell it. Let's take it to the service center and see what happens. Forgot, I still have this giant box in the back of my truck. Can I just put the motorcycle in here? Yeah, it works great in the cold and the snow, right? That's the best time to paint. I really wish you could just kind of jump in this game, but it's so, like, weird. All right, let's put the box. Let's see if we can get this to fit in here. without exploding everywhere. I had my Wheaties this morning, so we can just pick this thing up. And then it'll set perfectly in the back of the truck. No problems at all. Right? Right, chat? Quick save. All right, let's head over to the big island. Or the mainland, or whatever this is. And there's a service center over here. Let's go sell it there. Oh yeah, for sure, Zerg. They're definitely temperamental. Okay, I'm going to attempt to mouse steer again, and we'll see how that goes. It might end in disaster. I tend to panic, and then I forget to steer with the mouse. I'm trying to steer with the keyboard, and it doesn't work. It's also snowing, so I think I might just go with traffic. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So those of you that play this game, why does the speedometer not work? Have I not fixed something correctly, or does it just not work on the truck? Yeah, humidity can really cause problems. I've used enough spray paint to know that. Look at that, I even used my turn signal. Think the cluster is broken, Cools Gaming? Because the fuel gauge and the temperature gauge work fine. But you can have individual gauges just broken? Gotcha. I haven't even looked to see if the motorcycle's still back there. I'm just assuming it is. Gotcha. Thanks, guys. Well, we'll have to keep an eye out for a instrument cluster at the junkyard. I guess it's not snowing over here? Or is the grass just super tall? Whoa! Try not to oversteer. Where's the turnoff? It's always hard to see the turnoff. I see it though. Welcome to Middletown. I think the service center was down here. There it is. Whoa! The lighting effects on the roof of the truck here are about to drive me batty. Okay, we made it. Turn off mouse steer mode. We still have a motorcycle? Hey, look at that. We do. Excellent. An instrument cluster be what happens when you weld a tuba, a trombone, and a French horn together. I need a little cymbal crash button over here. The best I've got is that's the best I can do. Okay. I've never done this before. So there is a service parking here. Is this where I put it? There's also one inside. Let's try that. Is there a door? Let me in! Now somewhere over here was rust removal. Survey for selling. If it is in perfect condition, park it in surface area. We will give you a quote. It says free, so I guess I just test this for selling. Oh, okay, cool. And it just pops this up. So we made another $1,200 basically over just selling it outright. Neat. It's the first time I've done that. I've not played this game a ton, so I'm still in the learning phase. All right, sell. So we made a couple grand on that. I don't know exactly. $1,500, $2,000, something like that. Probably more like 15 by the time you consider all the parts I did. Ooh, she's come down on the clean. Getting all dirty. All right. I don't think there's really anything else here to do, but I might go deliver a pizza because I haven't done one that's outside of town. I'm curious how much that costs or how much we get paid for that. I was hoping we could do donuts in the snow. It doesn't look like we can. The stoplights are facing the wrong way, which I find odd. I guess that's just a bug. Where is the pizza store? Did I drive by it? Or no, I think this is it up here. Uh-oh, Johnsy. Now Johnsy's making Nightbot mad. What are you guys doing? Yeah, sometimes the brakes don't work, which is kind of disconcerting. Don't know what's up with that. Was it all caps? Yeah, sorry, Johnsy. Nightbot gets upset. Pizza! Alright, so you come up here and click. And then you've got all these different deliveries around. So there's one over here on the island where we need to go anyway. We could do that. There's one just down the road. So that is, it's on that outer road by the beach. We could do that one. Let's do that. Except I don't know if there's a time limit. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, that's another good reason to do the pizza jobs. This is a possibility of a barn find. Just falls through the seat. Perfect. I've done, I think this might be the fifth one, maybe? Done a few. But I just did the close ones. I haven't done any far ones. I've never seen any traffic over here, but I'm still looking around just in case. Alright, let's go back to mouse steer mode and we'll try that out. Nobody coming. Just tried to steer with the keyboard again. Didn't work. I think there's still snow over here. It's just the grass is showing through on this part of the map for some reason. Hey, Putster. It's kind of like My Summer Car in that you fix cars and stuff, but different game. It's more about just kind of running your own garage, being a mechanic. But there's lots of stuff to do, and I'm still discovering stuff because I'm new, relatively new to the game. So if you just tuned in, this truck I'm driving, I bought at the junkyard a while back for $2 grand. I fixed it all up. And it's my only car right now. And I came over here to the town. We're going to go deliver a pizza because we got to drive back over to this little island anyway. So we're going to see what delivering a pizza far away pays us. What else we done tonight? I went in and did a full brake job on the truck here to get that all squared away. We went down to the junkyard and flipped a few cars, made some money. Just flipped a motorcycle from the used cars place. Made a little more money. Alright, we got traffic. Somebody coming from the right? Let's go. Back over to the little island. I don't want to go too fast, but at the same time, these guys drive so slow. Yeah, I did a repaint on the truck because I literally had it all the way tore down because the rails were rotten, so I had to replace the frame rails. So I went ahead and did a full paint job because I had it all the way apart. So I went with blue. I got white rims. I do have mismatched internal door panels because I haven't got those made all the way yet. I think if I take a left up here, that goes down to the beach. Possibly. Still learning the map. Does this go to the beach, or do I still have to find a side road? I see a lighthouse. A good sign we're heading to the right place. I have to turn my headlights on here in a bit. Getting hard to see. Woo! There might be another road I need to try. Let me pull over and we'll take a look here. If I'm mouse steer mode. Oops. Oh yeah, I'm still in the truck. I need to go to this mode. Okay, so there's another road up here we need to take a left, and that gets us down on the beach. Alright, cool. I didn't know for sure where I was going, so. Yeah, turn on the lights. Why do you get so much louder? Not sure why. I put new mufflers on it. Shouldn't be bad already. Am I gonna miss this turn off because I can't see in the snow? Yep. Got four-wheel drive, we'll be fine. Famous last words. Going back to keyboard steer for a bit. Ah, here it is. Yeah, I missed it in the snow. Because everything is the same color. think this is a road. Yeah, it looks kind of like a road. Whoa. Nobody's plowed over here. There should be like a blue... Yeah, there's the delivery marker, so we just got to drop the pizza off there. Whoa. All right, we're at 97.42. Oh, wow. That was like $70. Cool. Four-wheel drive just means you get stuck further out from home. Why is that smoke in there? That's brand new exhaust. Oh, that header's bad. Really? Sure enough. That header on that side is bad. I wonder if that's the one that was on the engine. I know I replaced at least one of them. Alright, well, we got a bad exhaust header. Apparently it smokes from both sides if one of them's bad. Good to know. Yeah, they really like their pizza. It's expensive. Where do I go from here? That's a great question. How do I get home? I go straight up around the corner. Okay, I thought my house was up there, but I couldn't remember for sure. Do I have high beams? Ah! I think that's the racetrack. Let me go past there. Oh, is the headliner bad? Interesting. It didn't look bad, but maybe it was just not quite broken, but now it's broken. Oh, no, I don't have a rear view mirror either, do I? Because the brakes fail sometimes. I don't know what's up with that. I just did a full brake job in this thing. Sometimes the brakes just don't work. It's usually when I'm coming to a stop after driving for a little bit. That's disconcerting. Not sure what's up with the two light switches. Let's see. Take my box out. Set it over here. The rest of that stuff needs to go to the scrap guy. You said a headliner, though. How do I get the headliner out? Do I not have a headliner? Is that the problem? Ew. I see. Alright, let's go to sleep. I kind of want to get out of the winter stage. I might have to sleep a couple days. And I need to head to bed for too long, but let's head on down to Ye Olde Junkyard. See if we can find a headliner and a rear view mirror. I'm just bopping through the days here. There we go. Got rid of the snow anyway. And we could also use need a right side exhaust manifold thingy. Apparently it's hard to get in the truck because I parked on a hill. This thing's doing alright on gas. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't even notice I didn't have a headliner. Not like I didn't notice at first I didn't have any rear brake drums. Needless to say, it didn't stop very well. I don't want to go through Curvy Town, so we're going to take the long way to the junkyard. Those curves up there are just brutal. Whoa! Stay in our lane. That's why it got louder. My exhaust manifold just went bad. Remember earlier I was like, why did that just get louder? That's why. We're gonna try the mouse steering again. Hopefully don't drive right off the cliff. I like that it's still snowing, even though winter's over. And if we can't find the parts we need down here, I can always buy them new, I guess. Kind of like the adventure of the junkyard. Whoa! Welcome back, Dave. Motorcycle was like a long time ago. We sold it. I took it over to the service center and sold it for $5,200, I think. So we made, I don't know, $1,500, something like that, by the time I bought parts for it. It stopped that time, because sometimes it doesn't want to stop. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, that's a drive. Okay, this is going to take a bit. It has to load the junkyard. And I have it out set on the max setting. We get the maximum number of things in the junkyard when it spawns. So this will take a minute or so. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, it wasn't bad, Dave. It wasn't bad. It didn't take too long there in the parking lot. Rip the engine down. It would have sold for, I think, a little over $4,000. But if you have of all 5 stars on the vehicle, you can take it over to the service centers, service parts. I forget what it's called. over on the mainland, and it'll sell for more. Like I got another $1,200 just by driving it over there. I just threw it in the back of the truck and drove it over there. Drove it? Yeah, that's a word. Drove it over there. The unknown dirt road? Is there an unknown dirt road? Oh, that road? I think it just goes up to the top of that hill, if that's what you're talking about. Oh, I should totally go home this way. Definitely. We will hang a right. Take a left at the four-way. Yeah, that's this I want to avoid. This is a pain in the butt. And this is kind of a pain in the butt too. Yeah, I'm liking the truck. It's getting a little dirty now, so it's kind of looking more purple, but let's go see what we got here at Ray's. It is Ray's, right? Ray's Junkyard. Yes, indeed, with a Corsair up top. What's up, Ray?
Buy it now. Tomorrow it might be gone.
Yeah, kind of what I figured. So, we need a headliner and a rearview mirror. Do we have any trucks? I see a truck. Wow, we didn't get much on the truck spawns this time around. No, we got 2 trucks. I see a cargo box. I don't think you can open that when it's damaged or something. Here we go. We got the cargo variant. That headliner looks all beat up. I didn't bring any of my tools. What do we need for a rearview mirror? Looks like screwdriver, probably. I don't know how we get the headliner. Maybe if you take the rearview mirror out, you get the headliner. I'm not sure about Dirt Road, Dave. I think last time we left the junkyard, I mentioned I should go right and see where that goes. That might be what you're thinking of. I don't remember saying anything about a dirt road. But you know my memory. All right, let's grab the pry tool, the wrench, and this screwdriver. And we will take those with us in the backpack. Gotta get used to all the controls. It's a little awkward. Can you steal from Ray? No. I don't think so. I think if you walk out with it, it'll like charge you for it, maybe. All right, how about you? We could take a look at the instrument cluster, although that one looks kind of... Oh, this headliner looks good. That's a good sign. So let's get our screwdriver. And how do we get to this? Like that? There we go. I guess that just falls out now. And then mirror doesn't say it's for the B200, but I noticed a lot of parts are that way. Probably just hasn't been updated because the trucks were fairly recently added to the game. And then how do I get this headliner out? Pry tool, maybe? You just made up the dirt road part to confuse me? I got you. I got you. Nope, not the pry tool. Oh, that was a screw, but I think it's just a thingy. Huh. Oh, how do you get the headliner out? Somebody in chat will know. Shouldn't have anything to do with the windows, I wouldn't think. The mirror looks broken? Well, crap. Somebody said a headliner earlier. I needed a headliner and a mirror. I was getting some weird reflection. Maybe I just need the mirror. And I don't know if that mirror was any good, actually. Well, they're cheap enough. This one's definitely chrome. Now, he's got sun visors. How do I get sun? Whoop. Oh, that has a headliner. It does have a headliner. That truck doesn't have a headliner, so I couldn't get it out. Okay, so there is a headliner. This one looks kind of beat up, but it's only $9, or no, it's $28. Yeah, screw it. We'll take it. All right, let's go see what that does for our truck. These are fun. I had one. I've got one of these, or at least I did have on my original save. I don't remember if I still have it or not. Ooh, that got a little smooshed. Oh, and I forgot to look in the store when we were over in town for a license plate. That'd probably be a good flipper right there, but I need to go to bed. So let's throw this stuff on the truck, and I need to get out of here. Ooh. You can just get those at the junkyard too. Oh, that's a fuel pump. I've had to replace those. I don't remember how much they are in the parts catalog. Oh, instrument cluster. I forgot about the instrument cluster. So our speedometer doesn't work. Yeah, I see that now, Heavy Balls. Thanks. Yeah, we're not getting the instrument cluster from there. I don't know if that's dirty or if that's... It means it's bad. Also, how do you come out? There is a... Alright, I need a screwdriver. Yeah, I can't tell if that's bad or dirty. Oh yeah, Quantum. Thanks for the reminder. We do need... Oh, I'm not getting anything from there. Well, not getting anything from there either. It's got a good transmission on it. We can find another V8 maybe with some headers. Yeah, I don't know if this is good or bad though. It's $73. Surely it's got to be a good one, right? Sure. Why not? Let's see. Do you have a V8? Could have had a V8. You don't have a V8. Oh, you gotta have a... No, really? You got a freaking blower and you don't have a V8 in there. What's with all the inline sixes? Wow. Okay. Usually all those muscle cars have V8s in them. Not tonight. Oh, here we go. No exhaust manifolds, but it does have a V8 in it. Alright, this one's only $11. But it doesn't have the, like, instrument cluster with it. So I'm thinking there might be more than one part to that. I'm confused. This one has instruments in it. I don't see like any screws or anything. I don't know. Let's watch this thing and see if it looks any different. I don't know if it's broken or just dirty. I installed a garden hose here so we could do this. It might actually just be broken. Oh crap. I guess we can put it in and see if the speedometer works. Keep forgetting I leave my headlamp on all the time. Where are you? I know you're hiding back there. Oh yeah, I was not keeping up with chat. The pry tool takes the cluster out. Okay. Do we have to take the dashboard out to do that? That's the question. Let's assume no, and I'll put this back on. That way I'll have to undo it again. Pry tool. Ah! Good call. Thank you. So probably this instrument cluster is just bad. We'll try this one. So I really just wanted to take that out and buy that little piece. Gotcha. I've got some stereos. I think I have a stereo in this one. Yeah, I've got a stereo in that one. Okay, well we can sell this to the pawn shop guy. And we'll take this one with us. Oh, it keeps the odometer. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even know the odometer worked. Okay, we need the screwdriver. No, we need the... Hey! We need the screwdriver. Come here, you. Doink! Can't tell if that's good or bad. That's black. Does that mean it's bad? It's just colored different. Oh, yeah, it's bad, isn't it? Okay. I bought a bad mirror. What you gonna do? Okay. Guess the sun visor's gonna ride up there. There it goes. it's back. Okay, that was it, right? This is just a bad mirror, so we'll take that to the parts dude. We've got a spare door here. We could take that back home, I guess. So sell that seat. That doesn't look safe. Yeah, I like the white seat. I'm going to stick with the white seat. Oh yeah, sure enough, the odometer does work. Never even noticed that before. I don't know what it was before. So you're saying that it keeps it if you swap it out? I don't know. I don't know if this is mileage from my truck or mileage from the truck I took it out of. It makes sense that it was from the truck I took it out of. Okay, fuel gauge works. Speedometer doesn't work on this one either. Maybe it just doesn't work in the truck. Whatever vehicle came off? Alright, that's kind of what I figured. That would make sense. I guess we'll see in a little bit if the temperature gauge works. Whoa. Let's see. Let's go ahead and head in town. I guess we'll sell the stuff I got. Rather than carrying around to the back of the truck. Definitely need to get a new exhaust header. This thing is loud. Oh man, this game is addicting. It's almost midnight. I gotta go to bed. We're gonna finish up. So much fun. I love it. It's a good chill game. Whoa. Don't drive off a cliff now. Yeah, the temperature gauge works. Fuel gauge works. I'm starting to wonder if maybe the speedometer just doesn't work in the B200. Or I got two instrument clusters with the exact same failure mode. I can see how much a new instrument cluster is, I guess. Then we'd know, in theory, for sure. Why are you I'm holding the brakes on. Why does it do that? That's really annoying. Sometimes the brakes just don't work. And they're brand new brakes. And it's got brake fluid. Can the master cylinder be like spazzy? I thought I bought a new master cylinder, but maybe it came from the junkyard. That is really annoying when the brakes just don't work. Maybe I should look at the master cylinder, see if it went bad. Oh, it does work in your B200 Cools Gaming? Alright, thanks for the info. Oh, crap. He's just past time where he's open. Dad nabbit. He's only open 8 to 12. Alright, fine. They are bad heavy balls? Alright. Good to know. Well, we'll just buy a new one. I'm gonna take a look at this master cylinder too. There's something going on. It's either a bug or there's something going on with the brakes. That master cylinder is fine. Plenty of brake fluid. The brake line is new. I'm pretty sure all the little brake lines are new when I was rebuilding everything. Yeah, the brake fluid's fine, Justin. Master cylinder looks good. I don't know. That's weird. Let's see how much an instrument cluster is. Well, buddy, if you close the door, it might not snow in here.
Bring me cigarettes if you do. I'm running out.
Yeah, whatever. All right, let's go to B200. I don't think that matters. Interior, probably. Speedo digit. Cluster. That doesn't look like the right kind of cluster. $176, huh? Did you see license plate, or is you just reminding me, Dave? I need to buy that, and it's the wrong kind of cluster. Does this make any difference? No. Let's look at accessories. I do want a trailer hook. I wonder if I could find one of those at the junkyard. Do. Taxi sign. Can you be a taxi? That would be interesting. Kilometers per hour. No. We want freedom units. Sure. Do. No, I think the somebody said it was the parts place over, or the store over in town. I don't know if they meant the hardware store, performance parts store, maybe. I'm not sure. All engines, all cars. Cluster. Yeah, none of those look right. None of those match my truck, so I don't know what to do. Unless it's just the preview image is wrong. I don't know. I want one of these. I'm measuring bald eagles. So I guess I might as well put this one back on because it's got the right mileage. $700. Oh no, it's 0.6. 77,300. 73,046. Those are pretty close. I wish there was a game mechanic where you could repair stuff. Like you could get a little workbench and you could repair that kind of stuff. Doink. Yeah, I've noticed several things. Heavy balls, like this rearview mirror, for instance, it doesn't say B200 on it, even though I took it off of a B200. So I know they just added these, so some of the stuff isn't quite right. Well, I guess I don't need a speedometer that bad. I don't know if I needed $176 bad. That would help the overall condition, but I kind of like the fact that it's got the actual miles on it. So we'll live without a speedometer, but well, let's drive over there. I'm gonna go. Man, my blue truck is purple because it's gotten dirty. I'm gonna go sleep so we can get the pawn shop open. Oops. Oh, I was gonna get exhaust manifold, wasn't I? I forgot. Need a right-hand side. Yeah, right-hand side exhaust manifold.
I met this guy when I visited.
Oh, would you just hush?
I think. It's been a while since I've seen that guy.
B200 V8 engine. Do 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 do. And we want. Really? Did I just miss it? Okay. There it is. Okay. Maybe you have to do all cars V8. Because it's a generic part. Exhaust manifold right. There it is. $140. We'll do that. I don't need a speedometer, but this thing is really loud, so we kind of need a exhaust manifold. Should we just put this on right in the parking lot? Like a man? Let's grab our wrench. Nope, let's grab our wrench. There we go. Get up close and personal here. Forgot about this stupid part. Like, I am super low down, but my giant head. Oh, the starter's bad? That's the wrong side, dummy. Why am I taking this one off? Because I'm tired and need to go to bed? Yes, indeed. That's why. But apparently my starter's bad, too. These junkyard parts, man. They're just not lasting like I expected. I'm pretty sure I got the starter from the junkyard. Leave that one bolt in until we get this side off. Like, I am as low to the ground as I can get. Let me get under here, please. Thank you. You can just lay on the ground. Can't stand up for some reason. Okay, that's fun. There we go. Apparently I was stuck on the ground. You can sleep in your truck? Really? I didn't know that. How's that work? If I just missed the prompt? I don't ever remember seeing that prompt. I usually just go sneak into the garage over there. They let me sleep on their couch. There we go. Should be quite as noisy now. Oh, press backspace to sleep. Sure enough. Yeah. Look at that. I never even noticed that. Fun. Yeah, look at that. You learn something new every day. That's why it's fun streaming these games when you're learning, because you got all the smart people in chat. Alright, let's head to the pawn shop. Yeah, I totally missed that, Heavy Balls. Thanks, Justin, for the tip. I had read that block of text 20 times and just didn't notice the backspace line. Now it's back to normal sounding. And Mr. Pawn Shop is open. What's up, dude? How's it going, bud?
Any chance you've met my brother Ray?
I have met your brother, Ray. I didn't know he was your brother. He's quite the character. Alright, this should be worth it.
Chance you've met my brother Ray?
Yes, I have met your brother, Ray. We just talked about that. Yeah, there's a ton of mods for this game too. It's only 19 bucks. I'm gonna keep that in case I need a door. Yeah, 32 for a broken instrument cluster. Not bad. About this broken mirror I took off. I paid $1. I paid $1 for it? No, I think I paid $9 for that. So, it's my bad. All these motorcycle parts over here. So you get, basically you're getting like a core charge for this stuff. I brought all the stuff up here from rebuilding this truck and doing a bunch of jobs to make money. I made like $500 or $600 just dropping stuff off here at this guy's pawn shop. Took a little while, but it was money. Here you. What is my drink of choice? Dihydrogen monoxide. That's what I drink the most of. Good old H2O. As far as like not water, probably either iced tea, straight up, no lemon, no sugar. As far as soft drinks go, my favorite is Dr. Pepper, but I don't drink that very much because it's full of sugar and stuff. I enjoy a cherry Coke Zero. Is my usual poison. Alright, I think that's everything. If you mean like alcohol, I'm not much of a drinker, but I do enjoy a good, like, say, rum and coke, or maybe an old fashioned if they don't do rum and cokes, or a margarita now and then. But maybe once or twice a year I'll have a drink like that. Not really that much into it. So there you go. Now you know. Hope that answers the question. I mostly drink water, though. Oh, there's a Dr. Pepper Zero? Interesting. I might have to look into that. But I'm not a huge fan of the Diet Dr. Pepper. Reminds me, I'm out of Cherry Coke Zero. I had the last one today. Have to go restock the mini fridge someday. Yeah, I do like a root beer. When we go to Culver's, which is like a burger chain here in the Midwest, if you're not familiar with it, they have a root beer, like their own house root beer, that's really good. But for root beer, I mean, if you can get one of the old style A&Ws where they serve you A&W root beer in a frosted mug, that is by far the best root beer there is on the planet. In my humble opinion. Alright, we made it back home. Whoa. See, the brakes aren't working again. I was literally holding the brake and it just didn't work. I'm holding the brake right now. And it's like stutter sliding backwards. That's got to be a bug, right? I take it out of gear. It's like it can't hold it against the gear sometimes. Oh, could the clutch be going bad? Maybe the clutch is going bad? I don't know. I'm confused. I think I'm going to put a hose on the side of the house so I can park my truck over here and wash it. Because I kind of like the lift where it's at. It works really well for all the customer stuff. So I'm going to leave the lift there. Yeah, it's only when it's in gear, so maybe the clutch is going bad. I didn't replace the clutch plate because it wasn't broken. It might be broken now. We'll have to look into that someday. Yeah, we don't really have any A&Ws around anymore, at least that I've seen around the St. Louis area. All right, let's grab this box, and then where in here is a hose? I might have to go buy the other boxes because this is pretty cool to just be able to make your own stuff. Let's just put a hose like right there. Do. And let's wash my purple truck. Because it's not actually purple. I know it was looking purple. Let's get that blue color back. There we go. I can't just quit and save and go to bed with it looking like that. Wouldn't be right. Oh, there's a steep hillside there. I'm like, why can't I reach? I wish it wouldn't get like the inside of stuff. Excuse me, the inside of stuff dirty as well. That's kind of dumb. Like the inside of the door gets super dirty. At least we can just hose it off. Alright, can I reach to the back? Alright, I can. Good deal. Get too far away, the hose disappears. Sometimes you have to stick the hose inside the truck for it to get it clean, because reasons. Is there, yeah, that's where I got the one lift, heavy balls, at the beach house. Is there a way to automatically wash? Seems like I maybe saw that at the service center. Because once you start making money, I wouldn't mind paying like, you know, 10, 20 bucks or so to just have it all washed. I don't know how much they charge over there, though. Probably a lot more than that. All right, it looks all clean, but then you put the tailgate down and you realize just how dirty your truck is. Oops. I guess I can take that door out because we are going to be using it at some point. Maybe. Either to fix another truck or if I crash this one. I'm going to be so sad when I crash this truck because it's inevitable that I'll crash it at some point. So I literally tore this thing completely down. I tore it so far down it deleted itself. I had to go back to a save. Apparently if you take both rails off of all the cross members, it makes a deleting, like some kind of sound, and then the vehicle doesn't exist anymore. You just have a giant pile of parts. So I found that out. Had to roll back a save. Oh, it's $50. That's not terrible. Once you start making money, that's not a lot. It's a lot of money in the beginning. I did the hard start, but that's not a lot of money now. It just gets so filthy on that dirt road, and then you can't stand up unless you get out of the truck because reasons. Oh, come on. Just jump and get in the truck. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, this game and its physics sometimes are, they're a real treat. I think there's a top part up there I didn't get to. No, I think I got it all. Oh, there we go. One last little bit up here. Ta-da! There we go. Clean truck. Truck is sliding down the cliff. Not good. Push! Come on, chap, push! Okay, we need to move the truck before it slides down the cliff, and I am very sad. I didn't wash the inside of this. Whoa, Nelly! Gotta get the inside of this door. Okay, let's park kind of here, then maybe it'll be good. It's not falling down the cliff anymore. That's a good sign. Oh, since I've got some of you guys here that play this a lot, let me ask you this. I've got some rust I haven't been able to get off. And maybe the sandblaster would get it. Right there. Like, I can't grind that off. It just doesn't grind it. Will the sandblaster get that, or what's the trick to getting that to that rust? I've tried everything. Still miss a spot. You hush, Zerg. It's good enough. It's after midnight. I need to go to bed. So it's good enough. Oh, the door's stuck on the tire. That can't be good. Alright, we'll put this in the spare parts pile. I don't remember why I bought that steering wheel. That'd be a good steering wheel for like a little Niv or something that's souped up. Got to change the whole part, grind and re-weld. Oh boy. Sandblaster? Yeah, I thought about trying the sandblaster. So, yeah, it's not perfect on the rust. And then it's still overall condition. Some of those junkyard parts, I think. But overall, it's a sharp-looking truck. It works. It doesn't always stop. So I'm kind of questioning the integrity of the clutch. We can dive into that some other time. For the most part, it works great. And it's still snowing. I think that's a bug. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks, as always, for hanging out. If you're new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Thanks for dropping in. And check out my playlists. All the series I've done over the years are all organized by playlists. And I also do random streams now and then whenever I get the time. See you later, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.